Before we get started, it's about time for a good old recap of a few matches that aren't going to make it to our YouTube channel. First up, we have Jerpidude vs Somalian, a 4-game set that ended 3-1 in Jerpidude's favor after 2 early top outs for Somalian at level 18 and a level 23 top out in game 4. Somalian then took on iBall, a match that ended in a sweep in iBall's favor, overtaking Somalian in efficiency as well as an early top out in game 3. Mel HK vs Sodium ended in a deciding Game 5 victory for Mel. However, most games ended in rather early top-outs either on 18 or soon after the 19 transition. Here's a look at how our 3 groups are looking like so far this season. Alright, that's gonna do it.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck, have fun. iBall, yeah, just start on the right level. Just go ahead and start on the right level, please. Yep. Let's go for it. So far, we have Jerpa going for a couple burns already, 1 Tetris in, and they are going for a second one. First Tetris there for iBall. Jerpa is Tetris ready. Tetris for Jerpa. Jerpa now at 47. iBall 22. iBall is ready. iBall setting up. Tetris for Jerpa 70,000. iBall at let me bring here iBall right now at 68, Jerpa at 93. So iBall right now, just to have some commentary here, iBall currently participating in challengers. Just one of the brackets was green, right? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to some exciting matches here. We get Jerpa in the lead at 139. iBall catching up at 137 with Tetris. Tetris for Jerpa. Jerpa at 162. iBall at 137. Players are ready. Tetris for Jerpa. Jerpa at 185. Tetris for iBall 162. Pretty much just separating by 4 lines. And tuck there for the lombard from Jerpa. Tetris for iBall. iBall catching up, just 1 line away score-wise. Tetris for Jerpa. Jerpa at 209. Tetris for iBall 207. Jerpa at 232 right now. iBall 207. Tetris ready. Tetris for iBall. iBall at 1520. Jerpa. I'm sorry, iBall at 232 and Jerpa at 235, but they are in trouble here. They got a triple and iBall's gonna take the lead. 255 for iBall, 244 for Jerpa. Jerpa need to recover from some very rough placements. Jerpa is building, iBall is ready. Tetris for iBall. iBall at 301, Jerpa going for a center well, column 5. 271 for Jerpa. iBall at 301. Tetris for Jerpa. Jerpa now at 294. iBall 324. Jerpa is setting up the several tucks here. Jerpa Tetris ready. Tetris for iBall. iBall at 347. Jerpa at 316. Jerpa having a bit of a messy board here. Not able to score much right now. Ooh, that Z didn't go over, and they are not satisfied with that. They have a lombard dependency on the left side in the meantime. iBall with a clean board, just waiting for the lombard. 350 for iBall, getting the Tetris to 373. Jerpa at 321. Tetris for iBall. iBall at 395. Jerpa 324. Tetris for iBall, for iBall, yeah, iBall at 418, Jerpa 334, Jerpa finally clean. They went for clean up and hopefully get back in scoring position. Tetris for iBall, 441, already 100,000 points in the lead, but now he has a Lombard defense in column 8. He's gonna go for a dirty there. Tetris for Jerpa, 357, iBall waiting for a Lombard. iBall gets a dirty Tetris, 357. Jerpa playing dangerously high here. Oh, that flip on the Lombard, that wasn't intended, but they need to stack this down, get back to a safe position. We are crossing 100 lines. Jerpa right now at 362, iBall 490, Tetris for iBall 513, Jerpa at 364. Jerpa needing to clean up. Jerpa is doing so. iBall Tetris ready, waiting the Lombard, getting the Tetris to 536. Transition is gonna become pretty soon, so players must make sure the boards are accommodating for the higher speeds. Tetris for iBall 558, very clean game. Jerpa recovering here, trying to get to a clean board. Jerpa creates a G dependency, gets a Lombard dependency to set up for a dirt in column 2, and they get the Tetris to 401. Transition coming in 11 lines, 16 lines for iBall, now just 12, and for Jerpa it's gonna be 10. So Jerpa trying to be as efficient as they can. iBall keeps going here. Transition coming pretty soon for both players. Jerpa got a Lombard dependency in column 5. They're gonna get the Tetris, but now they have to dig to clean up that mess. iBall maybe going for a dirty again, setting up for it on the last Tetris. Tetris for iBall, transitioning at 674, and transition for Jerpa at 451. So Jerpa is currently behind by over 200,000 points right now. iBall has been having a very good 18, but things are still halfway through. Tetris for Jerpa now at 481, iBall 680. iBall waiting for a Lombard. Jerpa gets a Tetris to 509, iBall at 706. Very strong game here from iBall. Jerpa will have to be extremely efficient to keep up with him. Jerpa is currently Tetris ready. Tetris for iBall 735, Tetris for iBall 761. Jerpa Tetris ready. Ooh, those squares are pretty nasty. They got a Tetris though to 539. They are trying to open the well on the left side, trying to get Tetris ready. Tetris for iBall 787. Jerpa is opening the well. Tetris ready. 544. Tetris for Jerpa 572. iBall waiting for a Lombard. Tetris for iBall. iBall now at 815. Jerpa at 572. Jerpa is gonna clean up here. Tetris ready. Ooh, that Z placement very smartly resolved though. They are gonna get a Tetris. Simul Tetris 874 for iBall, 606 for Jerpa. iBall has been so aggressive. Ooh, this is gonna be very nasty. He's gonna go for a triple here, but he blocks the well. He's looking pretty rough. iBall at 876, Jerpa at 616. iBall in trouble here. This is an opportunity for Jerpa to catch up. They are going for the left well. Ooh, they blocked the low well as Lombard came, so they will need another one. Gets the Lombard, gets the Tetris. iBall trying to lower his stack, currently at 884. Jerpa 651. Jerpa is gonna get another Tetris to 682, trying to reduce the gap as iBall is struggling here. iBall in a much safer position. Blocks the well, however, so he will have to keep digging. 895 for iBall and 684 for Jerpa. So Jerpa still with lots of work to do. We're already at level 25. Jerpa at 720, iBall 913. So iBall still in the lead. Jerpa needing to clean up their board. Tetris for iBall. iBall now in back to scoring position. He's gonna get the max pretty soon. Jerpa, ooh, with that very rough misdrop of the L, it's gonna be having to dig, and that's not good for them as they are behind by over 200,000 points still. iBall maintains the lead at 987, max coming soon. iBall having to go for some burns to get back into scoring position. And there's the Tetris for iBall. iBall 1,025,000. Jerpa 783. Tetris for iBall 1,060,000, and transitioning to level 29 coming pretty soon. 1,096,000 for iBall into level 29. Jerpa transitions with a double at 791. So very strong lead here for from iBall. iBall already almost 300,000 points or ahead of Jerpy, but iBall loses control of the board in level 30 and it's over him. This is a very big chase on for Jerpy. Jerpy needs to get to 1,140,140. These pieces are not helping them and they are down at 850. So very good game here from iBall, and Jerpy unfortunately unable to chase down that. Let me just check the standings. We have players running 3, 2, 1 Tetris, and the standings have iBall leading the division with 1 win so far. Jerpidude second with a win as well. So this is pretty early days on the division, but I'm looking forward to some very exciting matches. We got iBall and Jerpa pretty much playing identically. Oh my goodness, synchronized Tetris there, and they keep going on the same placements. I didn't count, but oh, though that placement was different, and there was a small disruptor there for iBall. So Jerpy with the opportunity here to maintain the clean game. iBall had to burn, so iBall at 70,000, Jerpy at 68. That's for Jerpy. Jerpy maintaining 4 Tetris in a row, and they are building again. Tetris for iBall. iBall at 93, Jerpy 91. That is for Jerpy. Jerpy at 114. Tetris for iBall at 115. Jerpy building high. They are gonna set up for their first couple burns. So this game is still pretty even. We got Jerpy at 116, iBall 118, Tetris for Jerpy at 139, Simul Tetris 144, iBall 161 for Jerpy. Jerpy is Tetris ready. iBall is gonna get the Tetris to 163, Jerpy gets the Tetris to 184. So pretty neck and neck game right now. Tetris for iBall and for Jerpy. iBall at 186, Jerpy maintaining the lead at 207. Still a very close game. Tetris for iBall and then for Jerpy. 230 for Jerpy, 209 for iBall. Separated by less than Tetris, so this is gonna be pretty neck and neck for a while. Although iBall with a lumbar dependency on column 2, he's gonna tackle that first. That will slow him down though, as Jerpy is already ready. Tetris for iBall. Jerpy is gonna wait for a long bar, and there it is. iBall at 234, Jerpy 254. So still very similar games right now. Tetris for Jerpy 278, iBall 257. Tetris for iBall 280. Jerpy is gonna take the lead back with a lumbar to 300. Sorry. Tetris for iBall 302, Jerpy at 301. Very close game. Jerpy's ready, so however, they just need the lumbar. Lumbar just comes and they are in the lead again at 324, and another for good measure at 347. iBall in a dig. Jerpy gained another Tetris to 370, so they are starting to build a lead. iBall at 308. Tetris for iBall 331, Jerpy 370. iBall is clean. Jerpy going for some delayed burns. However, they are not Tetris ready. They just got Tetris ready, and there's a Tetris for iBall. Jerpy at 393. iBall gets the Vits and resolves it and gets a Tetris to 356. Jerpy at 417 and another Tetris to 440. So Jerpy building a strong lead, although they're also slightly heading lines. So the lead is not as big as it seems. Jerpy at 440, iBall 378. Ooh, iBall with a spire on the right side, and this is getting pretty dangerous. iBall needs to lower the stack soon. iBall not getting the lumbar yet. Jerpy might get into a similar situation soon. The route is 30 pieces long, so pretty significant, but both players managed it pretty well. We got a Tetris from Jerpy. iBall unable to get a Tetris right there, but Jerpy gets another one, and iBall as well. 432 for iBall, 511 for Jerpy. Jerpy having a very strong game, over 100,000 points in the lead right now. iBall's Tetris ready, Jerpy is building. Tetris for iBall. iBall now at 456, Jerpy at 534. Both players at Tetris ready. Jerpy is gonna go for a double. Tetris for iBall, Tetris for Jerpy. Jerpy at 558, iBall 479. Transition coming pretty soon for these players. iBall and Jerpy with very clean boards. iBall is trying to set up for Tetris pretty high up, but the Lombard is taking a while to come. This can be dangerous. Oh no, that hang on the T. He still remains with the well open, but he will have to block it in order to reach the left side. Oh no. And he couldn't reach the left side, topping out at 482. So Jerpy is good for game number 2 at 564. GG. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, players are off. Jerpy is building, iBall is too. Both players are Tetris ready, and there is a simul Tetris. So far, pretty even game, pretty clean game from both players. Jerpy is building, iBall is too. iBall going for a T-spin setup, so but the T didn't come in time, so Jerpa is gonna start building a lead at 46,000 as iBall has to dig here. Jerpa getting another Tetris to 69k now. Jerpa maintaining a clean board as iBall having some difficulties and a big spire of asses on the right side. He doesn't go for the burn, but he does now with that L. He's currently maybe going for a dirty. No, he won't set up. There, he keeps digging though. These pieces are not very helpful. Currently we have Jerpa already almost 100,000 points in the lead, but they will have to clean up as well a little bit. Tetris for Jerpa 138. iBall finally opens his well, gets Tetris ready, just needs a Lombard, and there it is. iBall at 64, Jerpa 140, sorry. Tetris for iBall 88, Jerpa with a pseudo Vits. They're gonna get a Tetris, but now they will have to dig because there are no pieces that will fit. iBall playing pretty high, pretty aggressive, trying to catch up. 110 and Tetris ready again. And another Tetris from iBall. iBall at 134. Nice recovery here from iBall. Jerpa's Tetris ready at 165. Tetris for Jerpa. Jerpa now at 190. iBall at 134. Jerpa is ready. Tetris for iBall. iBall at 157. Jerpa 190. Jerpa is ready. Tetris for iBall. iBall at 180. Jerpa 190. So this is a very close game. Again, although Jerpa is behind in lines, getting a Tetris to 213, maintaining the lead. Tetris for iBall 204. Tetris for Jerpa 235. Jerpa maintains the lead, gets the S spin. Tetris for iBall 227. Jerpa gets a Tetris in response to 259, so maintaining the lead by Tetris and a half pretty much. Tetris for iBall. iBall at 250. Jerpa getting a Tetris to 282. Jerpa is needing an L, however, for a tuck on the right side. They are going to convert that into a J tuck as the L came, and they have Jerpa losing the lead to iBall. 295 for iBall, 285 for Jerpa. Jerpa is Tetris ready, however. Ooh, that missed on the T, however, is gonna be a bit annoying to clean up. Looks like Jerpa is gonna focus on that first, doing some very good burns, and they are ready for another Tetris, getting it to 334. Maintain the lead for now, but iBall is going to need to clean up here. iBall, lots of weight on the top of the well. He's not going for a dirty. He's just gonna clean up and get back to readiness. We got iBall at 325, get the Tetris to 348. Jerpa 358. Tetris for Jerpa. Jerpa 381. Jerpa is needing a Lombard, gets the Lombard. Tetris ready. Jerpa getting a Tetris to 403. iBall at 348, getting the Lombard for a Tetris. 372. So still separated by just under Tetris and a half. Tetris for iBall at 394 catching up, although he's also ahead by 8 lines, so 2 Tetris ahead. So pace-wise, Jerpy has a strong lead here. iBall gets a Tetris to 417, Jerpy's Tetris ready at 450. Tetris for iBall 440. Jerpy is still setting up. We are about to reach the last lines. Tetris for Jerpy at 473. iBall 440. Jerpy is Tetris ready. iBall is too. We are having Tetris for both. 463 for iBall, 496 for Jerpy. Transition coming pretty soon. Okay, there's a Tetris for iBall at 488, Jerpy 519. Transition coming in 11 lines for iBall, 16 lines for Jerpy at 542. Need to do some cleanup. Tetris ready though. iBall needing to clean up on the left side, gets the well open. iBall at 497. Transition coming in 2 Tetrises. Jerpy still has room for 3. Jerpy's Tetris ready, getting the Tetris to 570. iBall at 501. iBall needing to open as well, gets it open. Tetris ready. Jerpy's gonna go for just one last Tetris. iBall transitioning pretty high, getting the Lombard at the last second and getting the Tetris to 528. Jerpy at 597. Jerpy's Tetris ready. iBall is cleaning up. Jerpy waiting for a Lombard. There's a Lombard Tetris for Jerpy, 624. iBall at 535. So Jerpy is starting to set up. Mel saying that Tetris gods seem to like iBall. Thank you very much for the raid, Classic Tetris and Zempro. Sorry, I didn't see that. For some reason, this is not having notifications on. But thanks a lot for coming here. We're having a very exciting match. And this is only the first of 4 that we'll be having today. So yeah, that Lombard at the very transition of iBall was quite the bail. Tetris for Jerpy at 736, iBall at 648. So iBall is still behind by almost 100,000 points. Tetris for both players again, 677 for iBall and 763 for Jerpy. Tetris ready. Tetris for iBall at 706. Tetris for Jerpy 791. Jerpy's gonna go for some delayed burns on high up. They got the Lombard. They need another burn. Tetris for Jerpy for iBall, sorry, and then for Jerpy, iBall at 765 and Jerpy at 824. Jerpy right now is gonna be maintaining the lead, but iBall is catching up to them. Ooh, Jerpy is gonna keep digging. iBall is Tetris ready. iBall getting pretty close. 826 and getting the Tetris to 857 for iBall. Jerpy at 869. Hey now. Tetris for iBall. iBall takes the lead, 888. Jerpy at 869 still waiting for a Lombard. iBall is ready. Jerpy is ready as well. Tetris for Jerpy 902. iBall 894 getting the Tetris to 926. This is going to be pretty neck and neck on the finish line. iBall right now at 962 after the Tetris. So Jerpy starting to lose lead here. Jerpy needing a Lombard soon. Tetris for iBall 909. Tetris for Jerpy 944. Jerpy is building again. Tetris for Jerpy 978. iBall about to max out. Getting the max out with a triple and 1,004,000. Jerpy is still working on their stack. Going for burns 982. Tetris for iBall 1,039,000. Jerpy 983. Tetris for iBall 1,075,000. Nice recovery here in level 19 from iBall. iBall going for a transition in 1.1 and gets it 1111. Lots of ones there on that transition. Jerpy still with room for up to 2 Tetrises, 1,053,000 the current score. So still behind iBall. Jerpy is ready. for the last couple Tetrises. Looks like they will go for the burn, and they transition at 1,090,000, 1,026,000 for Jerpy trying to catch up to iBall. These players are separated by only 6,000 points. Jerpy at 1,039,000, but Jerpy loses control. They got the Tetris. 1,067,000 takes the lead for a second here. iBall in a dig, however, Jerpy looking pretty high, and looks like Jerpy is not able to play further, topping out at 1,168,000, sorry. And 1,169,000 is what iBall needs, and that Tetris does it. And iBall takes it on the last second. Oh my goodness. I could barely breathe there. Oh my goodness. Very strong game from these players. And iBall is now at match point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, now we got the same pieces. Piece sets. Tetris from iBall and a Tetris for Jerpy. So far, both players with a Tetris each. Sunny said, I need a longer version of the Twitch name box for 2 assets just for you and Rick. I mean, I can make it bigger, actually. I mean, I made the text smaller. I think that works out, but yeah, if you want to make a bigger version, it sounds great. Actually, gonna... Both players are off. We have very similar scores right now. 138 for iBall and 136 for Jerpidude. Jerpidude takes the lead, but iBall is gonna take it back. This is gonna be pretty neck and neck. Jerpy needs to win this one to take this to a decider. And Jerpy right now and 207, iBall at 206. And Sunny's doing some calculations here that it's going to there is a 15% chance of Mel taking a game against Dog. It's gonna be interesting. This is the next match coming up, Dog versus Mel. So far, we got Jerpy in the lead at 275, but just barely, as iBall just a couple hundred points behind. Pretty much a push on point and a burn. Oh, but Jerpy's board looking a bit nasty here. Jerpy's ready. iBall's ready, but the Lombards are not coming. There is Tetris for Jerpy, 302. iBall waiting for the Lombard getting the Tetris, and another Tetris for Jerpy. 301 for iBall, 324 for Jerpy. Dog has 900k games after now, just usually between 1.4s. Yeah. Yeah, Doug is gonna be a very exciting. I haven't taken a game for Doug. I have taken a game for Andy in CTL, but this is the first time I'm going to take a game for the other Arteaga brother. And in the meantime, we have iBall and Jerpy just exchanging leads. iBall at 416, Jerpy at 398. Very efficient game from both players. Already reaching 400k in under 90 lines, so it's gonna be a 600k transition. Well, same pieces is not mandatory, so you can just reject it just to leave it everything to luck. That could be a strategy there. But in any case, we get starting to build a lead. He's now at 463. Jerpy at 427, Tetris for Jerpy 449, Tetris for iBall 486. Jerpy is trying to catch up here. Yeah. 496 for Jerpy, 509 for iBall. iBall, however, getting a bit of a messy board. We are now crossing 100 lines, so players must be careful here. Jerpy right now at 497, iBall at 514, but iBall in a dig, so this is an opportunity for Jerpy to catch up to iBall. Transition coming pretty soon though, players must be very careful. iBall is clean, Tetris for Jerpy, 521 taking the lead, but iBall is Tetris ready still. iBall, however, playing pretty high just before transition. This is looking pretty rough with very few lines left to work with. iBall with 14 lines to go gets a Tetris. Jerpy has 14 lines to go and gets a Tetris as well. Very risky game here. Oh my goodness, reset is toxic, so be careful. Transition at 616 for iBall, at 577 for Jerpy, so iBall maintain the score and pace lead. Tetris for iBall, 640, Jerpy trying to clean up. Tetris for Jerpy at 610, but iBall is so efficient right now at 691, getting another Tetris to 716. He's just playing for Tetrises. Jerpy at 613, iBall at 716. iBall so far with a very clean board, maintaining the Tetris streak at 783. Jerpy at 626, having some rough board to work with. They are opening the well, and now they have to build again. Ooh, a misdrop there for iBall. iBall at 840, Jerpy at 633, opening the well. 200,000 points behind. Oh my goodness. Jerpy having troubles here getting the Lombard, getting the Tetris, but now they have to dig to clean up. They are Tetris ready. Tetris for Jerpy, 691, iBall at 845. So that misdrop for iBall is gonna slow him down a little bit, but Jerpy is still having to work with a very hard board. Tetris for Jerpy at 702. Jerpy is gonna go for the column 3 setup. Their Tetris ready. They're unready. They need to get a Lombard on the right side. Only good for a triple, they're gonna settle for that. iBall again clean, and he's now at 890, Jerpy at 716, so lots of work to do here for Jerpy as iBall maintains the lead. iBall right now at 893, Jerpy at 748. Tetris for iBall 926, Tetris for Jerpy 779. iBall so far looking to get the max up pretty soon. Tetris for Jerpy 812. Jerpy needs to be as efficient as they can, and they are Tetris ready. Jerpy right now at 814. iBall blocking the well at 936, gets a Tetris to 971, so one more Tetris for the max. Jerpy's Tetris ready, but the Lombard is not coming on time. Jerpy trying to avoid blocking the well. There's the Tetris for iBall getting the max 1,008,000. Jerpy at 888 needs to be played pretty cleanly to catch up to iBall. Tetris for Jerpy at 924 with only 2 Tetris to go, so this means that they will have to get some 29 play to get the max. iBall transitions at 1,057,000. And he keeps going level 29. Jerpy reaches level 29 at 964, gets a Tetris to 1,001,000, so that reduced the gap. Jerpy needs to go for those Tetris, but that square didn't go over. Jerpy is in trouble and couldn't get DJ over either. They're still trying to survive this, but that T didn't go over, and it looks like the left side might not be accessible anymore, topping out at 1,000,009 max out, and still not enough, as iBall is already approaching 1.1. GG. And gets a 1.1. Very strong game from iBall. Let's put it on the screen for a second here. There we go. Ah, no, that doesn't work because this is the winner scene. We don't have winner scenes for mock. Never mind. So, yeah, congratulations, iBall. We gotta see you around, and we'll be going to prepare for the next match, which is going to be Mel versus Dog playing Tetris. GG. Alright, so oh, okay, we actually had the winner scene here working, but I'm an idiot and I don't know how to work with these things. Never mind. In any case, exciting matches. Well, 70 milligrams seems not that hard to reach. I mean, they used to kill people like that with that, and done it. Did it. But in any case, we are gonna get ready for our next match. So let me just call up the players. I forgot to call them before the match, but let's hope they get ready pretty soon. Oh, I didn't create a queue. I'm sorry, I'm pretty much an amateur here. Mel, I don't know how MLHK underscore. Why do you have an underscore under your name, though? You don't exist, indeed. What? Ah, okay, sorry. I don't know how to type anymore. My bad. I have like a typo there again. Playing Tetris. There we go. And I messed it up again because I can type. Sorry. There we go. Fourth was the charm. We're gonna be Hydrant versus Confusing Poke.